Hi guys, it's Sigma here. So let's see if I can do this voiceover thing without fucking completely up. I decided to do a small eye makeup tutorial. As you can see, I've already started, but it's only because it takes so long, so I'm gonna show you. Prior to this look, I forgot to put on primer and concealer, which you should do if you can. I usually use the Rimmel primer and a Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer, which underneath the eye, which I think is really nice. Um, Disclaimer, I'm not a professional makeup tutorial. Right now, I am applying a MAC White Frost eyeshadow in the inner corners of my eye and underneath my eyebrow arch. It adds some highlight, and I'm going to do this in the end of the process as well. I just like to do it in the beginning. I don't know why, I just do it. So yeah, so I'm gonna cut weirdly in this thing because I often have my forehead in the picture, which you don't want to look at. Next, I'm using the Urban Decay brush that came with the Urban Decay 2 palettes. I know there are a lot of YouTubers or makeup artists out there. They always say, I never really use the Urban Decay brushes. I really like that brush. I don't know why they don't use it. I think it's perfectly good for blending stuff or applying stuff. Right now I'm applying an eyeshadow that is called, I don't know the name of the number, but it's in a Quattro Eyes palette from the Earth of the Nile, or Nilensjord as it's called in Danish. It's a Danish brand as far as I'm aware. It's sort of a red-brown color, quite bright, but applies very mildly. It has a slight shimmer in it, and I think it's perfect if you're applying brownish, earthy color eyeshadows. I'm applying it on top, like not on my lid of my eye, but on the brow bone, but still like a half a centimeter underneath my eyebrow. I don't know all the fancy terms of the eye area. I'm gonna guess my way through it, so I'm hoping that you'll understand. This is mostly for people who are like me, amateurs when it comes to makeup, and who've learned a lot along the way. I have not colored my eyebrows as well. I have not colored them. I'm gonna do that in the end process, but like I don't have foundation or anything on as well. All that I'm gonna do in the end. Right now it's only eye area. So yeah, I think I got on to the next color. Next I'm applying from Urban Decay's Naked 2 palette. I'm applying let's see the name. If you can hear something, it's probably rattling with my makeup. I'm applying the T's pretty much on the same place as I applied the previous color, but not all the way. So like the red maroonish color fills more of my brow bone than this color does. This is just slightly put in. Then I'm taking a new brush. I hope you can see the brushes because I don't know the names of them. But I'm taking the Busted from Urban Decay's Naked. I'm pretty much only using that from now on out. I'm gonna end up with the MAC White Frost again, but the next colors I'm applying a lot of that. I tend to use a flat small brush to apply it in a triangle sort of shape on the outside of the outer corner of the eye, I guess it's called, and then I'm gonna in the end blend it out with a MAC brush and apply a little more whilst I'm blending. I don't apply any of this color on the middle and in the inner corner of my eyes because I'm gonna apply a lighter color there, so it's only on the in the outer corner crease area, what it's called, that I applied. And now as you can see, I'm using the MAC brush to blend it out. I love my MAC blender. It's like a lifesaver when it comes to applying makeup. It blends so nicely. I'm kind of rough when it comes to blending or even applying eyeshadow. I'm sorry for that. Probably a lot of people are gonna comment on that, saying it's the wrong way to do it. I have my techniques that work for me, I think. I think this look, I do it on pretty much on a daily basis. Sometimes a little lighter version, sometimes a little heavier version, but you can definitely use it for a night out on the town. I don't apply more when I start to blend on top of my brow bone. I just blend it upwards, so I'm actually blending it in with the reddish orangey color and the brown tees from Urban Decay's Naked palette. Yeah, I tend to apply a little more and then apply it again only in the inner corner and not blend it upwards. So upwards, I really don't know what I'm saying here. Because then it gets darker inside than the blended area, because you don't want a lot of dark color unless you're going for this very, very heavy smoky eye. But I'm going for, I wouldn't say a light version because it's definitely not a light smoky eye, but it's a smoky eye-ish color that I really like to use because I think it makes me look sexy. So if this voiceover just fucks up somewhere, I don't know why. This is like the first time I've ever done this kind of voiceover, and I was afraid that it wouldn't work, but it seems to be working quite nicely. I'm still in the blending process. The blending takes a lot of time. I've decided not to cut away because I want to show you each step I do. I think that's why the video is quite long, because I think some of the YouTubers, they cut away and then, you know, they make their eyes look like shit, and then they say, and then you just blend, and then they cut away, and then they cut back, and then their eyes look amazing. It's like, how long did you blend? Because when I do that, it does not work. So this is basically your very, very amateurish tutorial of how to do your eyes, because I think there are a lot of professionals out there that do it so well that I don't know how to do it. I tend to use my fingers sometimes if I think there are some harsh areas that could need a little more blending and my brush just doesn't do it. So now I'm going to the highlighting part of my eye area. In the middle of my on my eyelid, I'm applying again the Naked 2 palette. It's called Booty Call. It's sort of a lightish pink color. I'm applying that on the middle and only on the middle, and sort of blending it in with a darker area, but not really blending, but sort of just dapping it on. Going it around with my brush. Like, I think that brush that I just used, I've used that already 3 times for the white frost in the beginning, for the tees in the middle, and now again, because I like using it on the same if they're light colors. Now I'm applying the white frost again. It's a very, very white color. It has a little shimmer in it that I really like, especially if you're also applying it underneath your arch on your eyebrow, because it sort of makes it shine and shimmer, and I love that. I don't remember if I'm gonna do it later, but if I don't, you can definitely also apply this white color underneath your eye if you feel like it, or underneath on the outside of your eye, maybe not underneath on the inner corner, like underneath your inner corner eye, or how you call it, because it gives this nice, oh, I am doing it, like that, you know, just apply it there on the outside, so you have this line where your eyeliner is going to be between the dark and the white color. I really like to do that. I haven't always done that, but I just think lately I've been doing it, also because I have my highlighter right underneath that. Trying to pose, it does not look elegant, and as if you've noticed, I have this major, almost cyst-like breakout between my eyes on my nose bone. I don't know what it is, but it's painful, and it actually feels like when you have a cold and you have like you're inflamed on top of your nose. That's how that cyst pimple like feels like, and I still have it. It's been a couple of days since I filmed this video, but I still have it. I'm using a small brush. This is actually a smudger brush for eyeliner, I think, but I'm just using the dark color that I used previously, the one that's called Busted. I applied a little bit on there and just applying it on the outside. I don't like the people that draw it from the outer corner all the way into the inner corner underneath your eye. I think it just looks too heavy, and no matter what eyeliner look or eye look you're doing, I hate when you also apply eyeliner underneath. You know, it's up to you if you like it. I don't like it on my eyes because I have very squinty, small eyes, so I'm not a big fan of it. Now I'm applying eyeliner, and I think I know I love this. The eyeliner I'm using is the Masterpiece Liquid Eyeliner from Maybelline New York. I love this eyeliner. It just hugs your lashes to perfection. Um, and I'm not the best at applying eyeliner. I tend to blink a lot whilst I'm applying eyeliner, and then my fingers shake a little bit. I don't have the shakes, but they do shake, um, which is annoying. But and this is almost empty, so I actually have to apply it multiple times, which is really annoying, because it's almost empty. Like I've had it for, I think we're nearing the 6-month mark, and I applied it every day, so I think it's pretty. Like sometimes I apply gel liner, but mostly this. I apply gel liner if I want a thicker look, but this is lovely for that. What do we call it? Pin-up girl look. I always tend to fuck up one eye, so it shouldn't. I don't remember if I'm gonna do it here, but they always look very, very different. I don't get the people who can make it look like they're so similar, because mine never ever look similar to each other. I don't have a special technique to applying it. Like sometimes I start on the inner corner of my eye, sometimes I start on the outer corner. But as you can see, I don't drag it all the way to the inner corners of my eye, because I don't like that. If you use eyeliner throughout the day, I tend to get it, in the corners of my eye, this black gooey gump thing. If I apply it all the way in, but I don't get that if I do. Oh yeah, I fucked it up. You can see it's like this small volcano thing that happened because I blinked. I don't think I'm gonna try to straighten it out, but I'm not gonna completely straighten it out. I'm really afraid that the sound sometimes will be too loud, but I'm really sorry if it is. As I said, I'm not a big pro in using voiceover. Plus, I'm doing this with my iPhone microphone, so like the headphone microphone. I hope it's gonna be okay. Now to mascara. The one I'm using right now is actually a sample size mascara. My mom tends to buy a lot of Clinique stuff, so she has like a gazillion of these samples in there, and I tend to use it as well. I just haven't had the time or the money to buy a new one, so I'm using all the sample sizes that my mom has lying around. But it's the Clinique High Impact Mascara. I love this mascara. I love using actually only this in 2 layers if I go just mascara, because I think it gives this nice natural lash look, but I tend to use it on a daily basis as a sort of bottom part, because this is a really nice buildable mascara. You can build upon it, and with a ton of other mascaras as well. If you build with the Clinique on top of the Clinique, it works really well, but it also, as you can see later with my look, works really well if you build with another mascara. I'm trying to sort of split them apart so they don't clump together, because I hate eyelash that clump together, and I don't have an eyelash separator like many other people. With this mascara, I applied on the top and the bottom. With the next mascara that I'm going to use, I only applied on the top because I think it's too much if you also apply it on the bottom. I only like a thin layer of mascara on my bottom lashes, while a thick layer of mascara on top. Mostly I only use 2 layers, but sometimes I use 3, depending. Like if it's a night out, I tend to use 3 layers. I have a friend, she uses I think she's up on 5-6 layers, and she uses 6 different mascaras. If you haven't noticed, I'm gonna make you aware of it. As you can see, it's been a long time since I plucked my eyebrows, so I have like these, they're not called flyaways, but I have these weird black hairs sticking out on the areas. It's been a couple. I haven't had the time. Plus, I'm right now on a vacation, and I forgot my tweezers at home, so I haven't been able to do it before this video. It's kind of lazy, but that's the way it goes. So normally I let it dry a little bit, but I think the other one is as dry as it gets. The next mascara I'm using is the Essence I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara. I've used this. I showed you this in my haul video, actually, in my latest haul video. And I love this mascara. I think this makes your eyelashes look like they're fake. So I'm so happy my friend recommended it to me, and it's cheap, so it's like a drugstore mascara, which I love even more. So I apply another layer, and again, like this actually tends to make your eyelashes clump together, so I'm trying as skillfully as I can to, you know, tear the eyelashes apart from each other so they don't clump, but they tend to clump with this one. But yeah, but I'm almost done with this look, so just hang on. Trying to make it dry without getting mascara on top of my brow bone. I tend to do that. I hate when you sneeze after you apply mascara. I've done that a couple of times before as well. Luckily, I'm not doing it in this video, but I tend to do it. Again, applying my second layer in the other one. I tend to wiggle my mascara wand when I apply it because then I think it gives a nice layer, plus it also helps separate them a little bit. But I learned in America's Next Top Model that you have to go up straight with your wand. You can't like pull it out to the sides or anything. And that's something I remembered, you know, pull it up straight. Like I said, only apply it on the top layer. I don't apply it on the bottom in this one. So I'm done. As you can see, I don't have any foundation on right now. I don't have any concealer underneath my eye. I don't have any bronzer on, or sometimes I use blush, but I don't have any highlighter on my cheeks. I basically just woke up. I didn't even have time to do my hair. I did have time though to put in earrings, as you can see, because I'm so skillfully good. Showing you my finished look. Like you can see, for a lot of people it's a very heavy look. That's my pimple. I don't like it. It hurts. But it's a very dark look, so not a lot of people would probably wear this on a daily basis. I, on the other hand, I love heavy makeup, and I think my classmates have gotten used to me wearing heavy makeup. This MAC I'm applying because I got it 3 days ago, or like 3 days since I made this video ago, from two of my best friends. It's a nice color. I don't remember the name. Wait for it. It's called Matte Fashion Revival. It's a dark purple pinkish kind of color. Again, I'm really bad with colors, but like I love this, especially for fall. This is like this dark red color, and like for Christmas, for winter in general. And if for these heavy eye looks, it looks very, as my friend said, very Kylie Jenner-ish. She wears that kind of makeup, or she did at one point wear it a lot. I don't know if she still does. I don't have the checkup on that, even though I follow her on Instagram like a maniac. So I'm applying it as skillfully as I can, even though I don't have my lip liner. I have a transparent lip liner that should go with every single, every single lipstick, but I don't have that with me, again, because I'm on vacation. This is as good as it gets. I'm applying foundation after this, but I'm not going to show you because this is only an eye look, so you can see how it looks. Trying to be funny, trying to dance my way off, and I look amazing, blinking my eyes with all my pimples on my face. These are my earrings. I love my earrings. I got them for Christmas last year, so they're wonderful. So thank you, thumbs up. Nice, have a nice weekend. Panicking. Bye.